Hey there, Carnage Cravers. Welcome back to Carnage Corner. I am Ken Carnage. And we are about to witness 205 Live, and we're going to go ahead and talk about last night's Monday Night Raw. I can't talk about SmackDown yet because I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I'll be watching that first thing tomorrow morning, and hopefully I'll be back with you tomorrow night, and we can go ahead and talk about that. But as they get rolling with 205 Live, I want to start off talking about Monday Night Raw. Get rolling. Monday Night Raw opened up with John Cena cutting himself a promo about winning the Elimination Chamber and going on to WrestleMania to defeat Brock Lesnar. This is a very generic Cena promo. Almost fell asleep before Miz's music hit. Thank God Miz's music hit. Before I could zonk out, Miz came out and completely saved the segment. Cena ends up challenging Miz to a match with the winner, or should I say the loser, taking the number one entrant slot in the Elimination Chamber. So Miz refuses, and then the Miztourage attacks and beats Cena up, and after Cena's beat up, the Miz agrees to it. But before Cena can finish, or before Miz can get the referee down to the ring, Kurt Angle comes out. And he makes it official. He kicks Dallas and Axel out of ringside, and and then allows the referee to go down. And of course, Cena kicks out, which we all saw that coming. So from there, we got Miz versus Cena, and it should not come as any surprise to you that Cena won this match. I mean, it was set up that way in the very beginning. The whole thing's set up because they want us to feel bad for him. There is no way in hell you're ever going to make me feel bad for John Cena. It's just not going to happen. So, but anyway, Cena wins. Miz will be the number one entrant in the Elimination Chamber. Now, find myself wondering exactly what it is that they're going to do with John Cena at WrestleMania. Because we can pretty much assume that it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Like, that's just, I don't see them going any other way with that. I don't like Roman Reigns, but that just seems to be what they're doing. Okay, so take that out of the equation. Now, I don't like John Cena either, and there's the rumor circulating Cena versus Undertaker. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to see that. Bringing Taker back to job out to John Cena, that's not okay. There's only one more match I want to see out of Taker, and we're not going to see it because Sting is not going to wrestle because he's not going to risk his health, nor do I think he should. I think WWE should have given us the match when they had the freaking chance. That being said, what I actually am thinking they should do with Cena for WrestleMania is, I think it would be a good idea if they have Cena work with Miz at WrestleMania. Let Cena win the Intercontinental Championship. It's a belt he's never held. It'll give him the Grand Slam champion status. It doesn't involve him beating Ric Flair's record of 16 world title wins. Thank God. I see it as a win-win. Miz gets to take some time off to spend with his wife and newborn daughter, and Cena will get a run with the Intercontinental Championship. Provided he doesn't turn it into a spinner belt, I don't see anything wrong with the angle. So, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm thinking maybe maybe they should do with Cena going to WrestleMania. I kind of think that could be a good idea, and it wouldn't upset me, you know, because like here's the thing, like I'm not a fan of John. I'm not a fan of John Cena's. I'm just not. That doesn't mean that I think that the guy, you know, has no place in the business, has no place in the company. It doesn't mean that, you know, it would be something fresh and new. When I say that John Cena needs to just go away, mostly that's because we just see him doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. This would be something new, and I would be okay with that. We then went to a Matt Hardy promo on the Titantron where he said he's going to delete the competition. I hate the broken gimmick. It's the stupidest thing I think I've ever seen. No, scratch that. New Day is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but the broken gimmick is a very close second. Very close second. We then go to break. We come back. Kurt Angle is in the ring, and they're getting ready for a match here on 205 Live. It's going to be Akira Tozawa against Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, of course, competed in the United Kingdom tournament for the United Kingdom Championship. He was eliminated by Pete Dunne. And I've seen decent matches out of Mark Andrews. It'd be interesting to see how he does with somebody like Akira Tozawa. Alright, so Andrews with a nice headlock takeover. Tozawa trying to get a head scissor lock there to try and take it over, but was unable. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tozawa just accidentally spiked Andrews' head into the mat there. Nice single leg takedown there by Andrews. Working on the knee. And now working on the ankle. Tozawa, who sounds like a wounded bird when he sells. Ah! Ah! Oh God! Do not put the camera on. Do not put the camera on the Oompa Loompa, for God's frickin' sake. Lay off the spray tanners, Rockstar. For those of you who do not realize, I'm talking to Drake Maverick, formerly known as Rockstar Spud, who is the 205 Live General Manager. Why he is a 205 Live General Manager, I don't know. Why wouldn't you get a name that people are gonna recognize? Somebody you can sell, for God's sake. Andrew's working on the arm now. Oh, he's going for that octopus stretch. Nice. I see some people like the high flying stuff and everything else. I much prefer technical wrestling. Like, yeah, these guys are cruiserweights, but that does not mean they need to fly all over the goddamn place. Not everybody needs to do lucha libre style. You know, you got Tozawa in there with Japanese strong style, lots of striking. Mark Andrews doing the UK style, which, yes, he just did a backflip and a dropkick. He can fly. Nobody's disputing that. But mostly he works on joint manipulation. You know, it's technical. Throws, locks, submissions. It looks good. It works. It looks real. And now they're just chopping the shit out of each other. Nice shot from Tozawa. And now Tozawa stomping on Andrews in the corner. So while we're watching this, nice kick to the mush and then a senton from Tozawa going for the pin. One and only a one count. This isn't even close to over yet. Kurt Angle made a couple of announcements on Raw. He announced that Ronda Rousey will be signing with Raw, which I don't know why the hell they're doing that. There's nobody on Raw for her to work with. Who you put her against? Sasha Banks? Nobody wants to see that. The match everybody wants to see is her versus Charlotte. Put her again. Have her work with Charlotte, for God's sakes. I don't know. What the hell are they going to do with her for WrestleMania? I swear to God, if they do some half-assed, stupid mixed tag team match, okay, with her and some partner against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, like, what a wasted fucking spot. That is a waste of a fucking spot at WrestleMania. Don't do that. Just don't do that. That's a fucking waste. Oh. The other announcement was that Jason Jordan had got neck surgery and would be missing WrestleMania. Now, I have complained a million times that Jason Jordan is annoying, and he is annoying. But he had his neck surgery, and so far it seems like it was a success. Hopefully, he has a speedy recovery. The kid's very, very talented. Just because I find his current character annoying does not mean I wish him any ill will. Hopefully he comes back better than ever and has a long career ahead of him. But he is going to be out for a while because you don't fuck around with a neck injury. You don't play. You fix it. You let it heal. You give it the time it needs. So the Seth Rollins comes out and interrupts Kurt, and Seth is looking for something to do. He doesn't have a match at Elimination Chamber, and he doesn't have any. He doesn't have anything lined up for WrestleMania. Seth convinces Kurt to put Seth in the main event of Raw that night, turning a fatal 4-way into a fatal 5-way. And Kurt agrees. So then we get a Bray Wyatt promo on the Tron, which, oh God, I don't even want to talk about, homeless dirty Santa Claus on freaking bath salts. I don't even want to talk about him. We got Sasha Banks versus Bayley, a match that took up. I didn't time the match, but it was a good long match, and it took the two of them to the limit. Bayley, of course, won that match, which I'm good with that. I'm not a Sasha Banks fan. I don't really have any interest in watching Sasha Banks' matches. I'm not the biggest Bayley fan either, but I don't particularly like either one of them. I think Bayley is better than Sasha, but like I said, I don't particularly like either one of these ladies. After Bayley wins, Nia Jax attacked them both. Something I didn't get to talk about from last week because I didn't get a chance to do my show last week was Nia Jax is not going to be in the Women's Elimination Chamber. She gets to go She goes one-on-one with Asuka at Elimination Chamber, And if Nia wins, she goes on to WrestleMania to making the Asuka's match a triple threat match. I have so many problems with this because no matter which way it goes, we lose. All right, if you have Nia beat Asuka a month before WrestleMania, I mean, you basically just cut Asuka's balls off. Pardon the the phrase. I know it's not biologically correct, but I mean it as a figure of speech. Like you're if you nix her undefeated streak right before she goes into WrestleMania, like there's so much wrong with that in my estimation. Like I see no upside to doing that. Okay, so there's that. But then at the same time, Asuka beats Nia. If Asuka beats Nia, well then what do you do with Nia at WrestleMania? You got nothing to do with Nia at WrestleMania if she loses. And who does Asuka go on to face? Alexa Bliss? Listen, I love Alexa Bliss, but nobody wants to see her versus Asuka. We've seen it once. It wasn't that entertaining. She's not a challenge for Asuka. Like, that might as well be a squash match. Asuka versus Sasha Banks? No, thank you. Asuka versus Bayley? No, thank you. Asuka versus Mickie James? I mean, maybe. We've seen it already, but maybe. I mean, that's probably your best option. Sasha against Sonya Deville. I love Sonya Deville, but she's not ready for a freaking, title match at WrestleMania. She's not there yet. It's just like it doesn't compute. It doesn't work. I do not understand what they are thinking. Right now, it looks like Sasha Banks is going to be the one to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. Which, why? Why would you do that? Okay, you're going to put the title on this woman for the 5th time. The 5th time. All right, and then have her drop the title at WrestleMania to Asuka. Have her drop the title the very next pay-per-view. She's a 4-time women's champion right now. She has won that title 4 times. You know how many times she successfully defended it? Boom! Nada. She can win a belt, but she can't seem to fucking hold on to one. Why? Why are you doing this again? I don't even like her, but I have to wonder, why the hell are you doing that to her again, if that's what you're doing? I see no way that this booking works. I see no way that this booking works. I don't. Now, I'm obviously not in the meetings. I don't know what their end game is. They could surprise me. I could walk away from WrestleMania going, this was brilliant. But right now I don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, the booking in my mind was obvious. Nia Jax dominates the Women's Elimination Chamber, wins the Raw Women's Championship. Good for Nia. Okay? Nia then drops the title to Asuka at WrestleMania. And Mark Andrews just stole one on Akira Tozawa, caught him slipping. Mark Andrews goes on. So, I don't see that was the booking that made sense in my mind, because people do want to see Nia versus Asuka. I mean, we've seen it before for the NXT Women's Championship, but WWE expects people to have short memories. So, that being said, that's the match that people want to see. That's the money match you're building to, right? So why are you doing it early and without the title involved? I don't understand. I don't understand. Listen, I enjoyed the whole storyline with Brock and Goldberg. leading up to last year's WrestleMania, I did enjoy that. But I mean, you threw the title in on that match when you didn't need to. You threw a title into that match when you did not need to. But this match that could really benefit from having the title in play, you're not doing it. What are you doing? Oh, God. Anyways, Nia attacked both of them, and then Nia did an interview where she said shit that didn't make any sense because she shouldn't be allowed to talk. Oh, God. Nia should just keep her mouth closed at all times. It will actually, not only will it improve her character, but it will improve everything. It'll improve her character. It'll just like her entire ambiance. Just keep your mouth closed, Nia. Don't open it. Okay? Breathe through your nose. Don't open your mouth. All your problems will go away. So we then go to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins backstage, and of course, you know, Roman teases Seth a little bit. You know, you get into the chamber, I'll eliminate you like I did from the Royal Rumble, yada yada. The Bar comes in. You know, Sheamus, of course, has a match with Roman that night, so there's a little kibitz between the two of them. And the Bar insult Rollins as a tag team partner, and then as the Bar leaves, right before they go to break, Rollins shouts after him, "Nice skirt, fella," which, of course, taking a shot at the kilt that Sheamus does wear. Now, Sheamus is Irish, and you know, the kilt is still it's still part of the culture for Ireland and Scotland. And of course it's cheap heat. It really is cheap heat or a cheap pop to make the skirt comment to somebody wearing a kilt. You know, it's people used to do it to Piper all the frickin' time, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I don't care. It doesn't upset me one iota. You know, but it's one of the it's you know, it's the low-hanging fruit. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it is. It's the low-hanging fruit. Buddy Murphy, I thought that boy got fired. Wow. Apparently next week on 205 Live, we're getting Buddy Murphy versus Arya Daivari. I thought Buddy Murphy got let go. Maybe they brought him back. I don't know. He was at one point in time. Engaged to Alexa Bliss. I thought I also heard that those two split up. Not that that really fucking makes a difference, but I'm just, you know, things I know about the guy. Anyways, so we then get an interview with Titus Worldwide, which the Titus Worldwide gimmick is somewhat entertaining. I mean, it's not the normal thing that you know, that I'm really interested in. It's not my cup of tea normally, but it is. It's relatively entertaining. And then we go out to the ring with Elias singing. And Elias is great. I love the Elias gimmick. I get a real kick out of it. You know, the whole walk with Elias thing is, you know, it's funny. But even funnier was Braun Strowman interrupting him and holding a cello like a guitar and singing his own little song. Oh God. Oh God, was it funny. Braun, as I'm sure you could have guessed, lays out Elias, and then Braun goes and gets his cello and smashes it over Elias's back. Just the visual of of Braun with this giant freaking cello. Okay, it was like that year at the Royal Rumble where they had Big Show pull out a stupidly big chair, except this was actually funny. And didn't feel stupid like the chair did. After that, we got one of those stupid shaky cam Twitter promos from Finn Balor. I don't like those. I don't know why they do those things. They're stupid. It's annoying. We then go into Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. It's again, every time Sheamus gets in the ring, I worry about him a little bit. I mean, depending on who he's in there with, you can worry more or worry less. I mean, he's not in there with Seth Rollins. I would say I could probably worry a little less because he's not in there with Seth Rollins, but he is in there with Roman, who, I give Roman a lot of grief, and that notwithstanding, the guy is not. The guy's not super stiff. He's not, I don't know of any times when he has injured anyone. But, I mean, the guy does still work stiff. I mean, it seems like everybody today works stiff. The days of having a working punch that, doesn't even touch your opponent but still looks fantastic. Nobody seems to do that anymore. Now they actually crack each other because they, whether it be a tough guy thing of, I'm tough, let me prove it, I'm going to crack you and you can crack me back, which is, kind of stupid. It doesn't help the longevity of your career. Or whether it be, one of those things where they want to bring legitimacy to pro wrestling. Guys. I like realism in my wrestling. Yes, I do. But I'm not looking to, I'm not expecting an actual fight from you guys. I'm not expecting a fucking MMA match. It's pro wrestling. I'm not expecting you guys to knock each other's teeth out for fucking real. There's no need for that. It's stupid. I mean, accidents happen, yeah, but I mean, all right, I'm getting fucking off topic now. But so long story short, Roman Reigns wins the match. I don't know what they're gonna do with Sheamus. I know he's got the spinal stenosis. I've read several reports on that. So his career is on the fast track to ending, so to speak. I highly doubt we'll see him after WrestleMania. I kind of get the feeling that this WrestleMania is going to be his last one. So I expect the bar to drop the tag titles either at WrestleMania or beforehand, but he's gonna, he's on his way out. So I don't see clear-cut booking as to how they're going to do that. I'm interested to see how they're going to do it, how they're going to handle the whole thing, as we're getting to Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak here for the, to try and move forward in this cruiserweight tournament to crown a new cruiserweight champion. So, and then last but not least, we go into the Fatal 5-Way. Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor versus Matt Hardy versus Apollo Crews versus Seth Rollins. Alright, so, this match was a bit of a cluster, but it's a 5-man match. What do you expect? So that being said, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor actually, they hit a double team maneuver off the top turnbuckle on Bray Wyatt, and they both go for the pin, and the 3 is counted, and they both had the pin, so they're both considered winners, which, I mean, this is tired and old and stupid, and I don't like it. but they didn't. So, long story short, guys, next week on Raw, I guarantee you we are going to see Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor to see who's going to the Elimination Chamber. Ah, God. And as far as who's going to go to the Elimination Chamber, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably going to be Seth Rollins. Because I just don't see, I think it would be better if it was Finn, to be completely honest. But I don't see them doing that. I don't see them keeping Seth Rollins off the card. So they will do something with him. Just not entirely sure what. So now as I said, we got Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak going on here. And what the hell submission hold is that? Tony Nese has some screwed up looking submission hold on Drew Gulak. I've watched a lot of wrestling and I ain't never seen this move before. And now he gets him in a pin. And Drew Gulak kicks out. And Nese sends Gulak flying. Woo! Oh, Nese with that forearm. That forearm would make Cassius Ohno blush, let me tell you. Gulak has him by the leg, yanks him back out, goes for a shot, doesn't get it, catches the leg. Oh, back suplex on the floor. And yes, that is a pad, but no, it's not very thick. Gulak looking for a count-out victory here. Up to a 9, and Nese gets in. And Gulak gets a 1 count. Nese barely beat the count there. Damn. Nice leg DDT there, jamming the knee. Nese just ran through Gulak with that. I guess you would call that a cross body. It didn't really look like one. It looked like he just freaking torpedoed through Gulak's chest. They love showing shots of that stupid looking title belt. I hate the title belts today. They look like children's toys, not championship belts. Nice boot to the mush, rolling kick there from Tony Nese. Gulak looks like he's going. Excuse me. Nese looks like he's trying to get a pump handle, some type of pump handle move. But Gulak with that elbow, he's not having it. Gulak went in between. He's got the pump handle, and no, Gulak gets out of it. Oh, Gulak went for a leapfrog, not happening. Nese headbutts him in the chest. Got a 2 count out of that. Nese got Gulak up on his shoulders. Gut buster. Anybody else think that, Tony Nese looks like your stereotypical depiction of Jesus Christ on steroids? Is that just me? Gulak throwing a drop kick. That's uncharacteristic of him. Nice suplex. Holy crap. And Nese kicks out. Oof. Stiff forearms from Tony Nese, laying him in. Kick to the mush. There is no gap in those kicks by Tony Nese. And Gulak grabbed Nese by the beard. Ooh! Now he's slapping the shit out of him. He takes him up for the electric chair drop. Pins it into a bridge. Nese kicks out at 2. Oh, nice. Guillotine chokehold. Gulak put all of his weight, making Nese carry him. Nese trying to reach the ropes now. Gulak not letting that happen. Tony Nese tried to turn it into a suplex. Didn't quite get that. Oh, Gulak trying to suplex Nese out to the floor. Didn't happen. Oh, nice trip. Nese is going to fly. Whoa! I have never seen that out of Tony Nese before. Holy crap. Looked like he might have jammed his knee. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully not. He looks to be moving pretty good still. Oh, 450. Ate the canvas. Drew Gulak's got a shot now. Gulak going for that dragon sleeper, but Nese able to get out of it. He's got the pump handle. He's got him up. And slams him down. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Gulak kicks out. Take another look at this. Yeah, it looked like he could have jammed his knee there on that landing, but he seems to be moving pretty good still. He did miss that 450. That looked like just, his pump handle slam. Thought for sure that would have been it, but it was not the case. Gulak with a headbutt to the gut now. Oh! Nice looked like he was going for a power bomb, but then he just dropped Gulak face first on the top turnbuckle, going for a pin. Oh no, he got him up. Oh! Oh, right into the bottom turnbuckle. That's enough to give you a whiplash right there. Take another... Yeah, I want to get another look at this. He gets him up with one arm. Ow. He's going for that knee. Oh, Gulak moved out of the way. He's going out after him now. Oof! He just slapped the shit out of him. Oof! Gulak just sent Nice flying into the announcer's table. And the referee is checking on Tony Nese instead of counting. Drew Gulak could have a count-out victory here, but the referee is not counting. Interesting choice by the referee to not do his job. Oh, and Gulak slams Nese right into the table. And again, the corner of the table catching Nese's lower back there. Ooh! And a JBL-esque clothesline from Drew Gulak. Tony Nese looks like he is unconscious. Of course, we know he's not, but he looks like it. Power bomb from Gulak. And he goes for another. Oh, Gulak with a body scissor dragon sleeper. That looks painful. And Gulak and Nese is out. The referee's calling this thing. Gulak wins. Drew Gulak bringing out the vicious streak with that one. Still trying to go after Nese, and the referee is telling him no. That was a hell of a clothesline. Turned Nese inside out. And then he had these multiple power bombs. which Gulak really struggled on that second power bomb. But this is I like submission moves, and this one looks like it's uncomfortable for sure. This dragon sleeper with the freaking leg scissor, the leg body scissors go along with it. And announcers keep saying that Drew Gulak has snapped, so maybe that's going to be Drew's new gimmick, that he's fucking crazy. And he just grabbed the Cruiserweight title off the table. You're not supposed to touch it. You're not supposed to touch it. So next week, apparently, we're also going to get Mustafa Ali versus Gentleman Jack Gallagher. I'll be pulling for Gallagher in that one, that's for sure. And then, of course, we have Buddy Murphy going against Arya Daivari. I have another. I think I'll be pulling for Daivari in that one as well. I guess next week I'm cheering for the heels. Nothing new for me, really. So, that is it for 205 Live, and we've already covered Monday Night Raw. Guys, do me a favor. Give me some feedback. Should I continue to do things the way I've been doing them? Should I only do the one show and cover everything? Or should I do it the way I did tonight? Should I cover Raw and 205 Live on one show, SmackDown and NXT on another? Let me know what you think. I'm open to a little input. Until next time, I am Ken Carnage, and Carnage is right around the corner.